Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Charles Kim, a California real estate specialist. Today we're diving into something really important: what's going on in the Southern California housing market right now. Specifically in Orange County and Los Angeles County, as of July 2025. Now if you've been thinking about buying or selling, or you've just been watching the market, you might have noticed things are, well, kind of stuck. Homes aren't selling as fast. Open houses are quieter, and sellers are getting frustrated. So in this video, I'm not just throwing numbers at you, I'm going to walk you through what's actually happening in the market, why things are moving so slowly, and what it all means if you're buying or selling this year. Let's get into it. 1. First things first, the market feels frozen. You know how fishing works, right? Some days you throw in a line and it's like boom, non-stop bites. Other times, you're waiting for hours with nothing. You start wondering, is it the bait? Is it the wrong spot? Wrong time? That's exactly what today's housing market feels like. Sellers have their homes listed. They've prepped and staged everything, and nothing's happening. The bites just aren't coming. And it's not because there aren't good homes. It's about timing, competition, affordability, and honestly, patience. 2. Let's start with Orange County. Right now, there are about 5,050 active listings on the market. That's up 50% from this time last year, and more than double compared to 2023. But here's the catch: buyer demand barely moved. It's up just 3% year over year. So we've got a lot more homes for sale, but not a lot more people buying. That means more competition between sellers and longer wait times to get offers. The average time it takes to sell a home in OC right now? 96 days. That's the slowest July we've seen since 2011. 3 months to sell a house, and that's if it's priced right. 3. Now let's talk about Los Angeles County. Same story, but even more dramatic. There are 15,256 active listings, up 37% from last year. But unlike Orange County, demand actually dropped 4% lower than last year, and 4% lower than 2023 too. So guess what that does to market time? The average home in LA is now taking 128 days to sell. That's more than 4 months. And it's the highest July market time on record since they started tracking this back in 2012. 4. Homes are sitting and sitting. And it's not just a few homes here and there. It's happening across the board. In Orange County, about 35% of all listings have been sitting for over 60 days. In LA County, that number's even worse, 41%. Even the more affordable homes aren't moving quickly. Under $750,000? In LA, 40% of those listings are sitting for 60 days. And luxury? Oh boy. In LA, homes priced over $8 million are taking over 1,000 days to sell. That's almost 3 years. 5. More sellers are giving up. With homes just sitting there and no offers coming in, a lot of sellers are throwing in the towel. In June alone, 850 sellers in Orange County pulled their listings. In LA County, almost 3,000 homes came off the market. That's 20% of the active inventory in LA. Why? Because we're past the spring and summer peak season. And sellers are realizing, if I don't price this right, it's not going to sell. And they'd rather try again next year. 6. Seller advice: pricing is everything right now. If you're a seller watching this, I'm going to be honest with you. This is not the time to be testing the market with a high price. If you overprice your home even just a little, you're going to be sitting there with no offers, watching other homes around you drop their prices and get under contract. You need to know your comps, price realistically, and be ready to negotiate. That's how you win in this kind of market. 7. Buyer advice: you've got leverage, use it wisely. Now buyers, good news for you. The market is finally swinging a bit in your favor. There's more inventory, less competition, and more sellers open to negotiating. But here's the thing: don't expect fire sale deals. Most sellers today are not desperate. If they don't get the price they want, they'll just pull the home off the market and wait. So if you want to win, Focus on homes that are priced right and have been sitting for a while. Those are the ones where you'll likely get better terms, maybe even closing credits or price reductions. 8. What's next for the rest of 2025? Alright, let's talk about what we might see for the rest of this year. Historically, the market slows down in the fall. Kids go back to school, the holidays kick in, and fewer people want to deal with moving. If mortgage rates stay around 6.75% to 7%, we'll probably see more homes pulled from the market, and longer market times continue. But and this is a big one: if rates drop below 6.5% and stay there, buyer demand could start climbing again, and we might see a bit of a rebound. Either way, it's not going to be a fast-paced, high-stakes market like we saw in 2021 or early 2022. 9. Quick OC versus LA market comparison. Here's a quick side-by-side if you like the numbers. So as you can see, LA is slower across the board, but both markets are feeling the pressure. 10. Final thoughts: strategy over emotion. This is one of those markets where strategy really matters. Whether you're selling or buying, you've got to go in informed, realistic, and patient. For sellers, don't just list because it's summer. For buyers, don't wait forever for some magical crash that probably isn't coming. Look at the numbers, talk to professionals you trust, and make smart decisions based on data, not just headlines. If this helped you get a clearer picture of what's going on, give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.